Get over here. We got Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I believe it's Mortal Kombat 11. This is Storm Collectibles and one of the first 1/6 scale figures that they've made. They normally make the smaller Street Fighter figures. Well, they're not really small. They're bigger than the SH Figure Arts. But yeah, they've been doing Mortal Kombat as well. And this is the first time they're doing the larger scale. And I got to say, this Scorpion is amazing. One of my favorite characters. He's the first one I think I cleared the original game with as well. Love him since the beginning. And yeah, we're going to be breaking into this one. Packaging's really cool on this thing. There is like a slip over this whole front part. So what you see right now is the slip. It's very, very tight. That's what she said. But you just, you got to lift it up. Once you get it off, you can see like there's a window. You can see the figure in it. But I think the packaging is very well done, very professional. I dig it. But yeah, we're gonna break into this. And I just slipped them out entirely. And yeah, first impressions are very, very nice on this guy. Yeah, he's looking cool. The details are wonderful. The flame effect that he has looks awesome too. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be getting into it. But yeah, the face is great. Nice job on that. So here he is out of the box. And first impressions are super, super good on this guy. Again, not just sitting in package, but right out of the box. This thing's beautiful. Very unique as well. His body that they use or they made, it's totally their own. Because a lot of the 1/6 scale figures, they're roughly like they have similar type bodies. So there's maybe, I want to say like 8 to 10 standard body types that they use in all different companies. But this is brand new entirely. Again, Storm Collectibles, I think they did a fantastic job. I do have a major gripe, though, with the figure. And we're going to get into it for the articulation segment. Well, not the articulation segment, I'm sorry. For the accessory segment. But yeah, other than that, yeah, this thing is very, very cool. And highly recommended already. So here's everything he comes with. We'll start off with the flame effect. This thing's awesome. It just kind of slides over the fist. You could put it on either arm, the left or the right. And I think it looks amazing. Beautifully sculpted. I love that they use that translucent plastic. So you put a light to it, and, it looks like real flames. Good stuff. Or as close to it as you're going to get. Very cool. He does come with a sword. He's got two. He's got the short sword and the longer one. It is real metal, but they painted it for some reason. I don't know why they painted it. They could have just left it without. But either way, it looks clean, beautiful, very well done. Here's the shorter one, also metal, and that's really good. I already put the sheath through the kind of little clip he has on his waist for both of them. It's kind of tight. You might want to heat it up, but it holds perfectly. Over time, I don't know how good the plastic is going to be, but it's good though. It's solid. It holds. Looks really good too. Should be all right though. I don't think I've never really seen too many issues with stuff like that. Just again, be very, very careful when putting all this stuff in and on. Work it through the loop very, very slowly, and you should be all right. But yeah, I think it looks beautiful. Well done. And he does come with, I guess it's the kunai, I believe, that his spear thing that comes out of his hand. And yeah, he's got one that's very clean, nothing on it. And he's got the other that has a real chain on it. And this is really, really cool. You could, slip it through the hand, kind of wrap it around the arms, do whatever you want. It's going to look really good. Yeah, it's beautiful. They did a great job with that. And here's where my gripes are. Here's my major issues. The hands look wonderful, but they are a pain in the ass. You're going to have to carve out the inside of each hand. Again, be very careful. Play around with it. I know people said you could use a heat gun, boiling water, whatever. I think the mushroom peg that they use in the pin for the hand is way too thick, and it causes problems. You could break the figure, so be very, very careful. But yeah, I took one of my knives and I carved out the inside. Hands look great, by the way. They are sculpted beautifully. They hold really well. But yeah, I don't know. It's your figure. Do what you want when you get it. But yeah, that's my solution to it. I go very, very carefully. You might take a Dremel, go a little deeper, whatever, a little wider. He does come with a base. This is kind of weird. They just use their regular standard bases that they put with all their other figures. I think they should have came up with a new base. I mean, you could get him to stand. He's got two different clips, one for smaller figures, one for the bigger. So up to you. Articulation-wise, he does have good motion in the head. Looks down a good amount, looks up a good amount. He does have the adjustable kind of head plug there. So you want him a little taller, you can, pull it up a little bit. Arms, he has butterfly joint, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow. Again, kind of standard movement in the wrist as well. But again, the pin is thicker. The mushroom part is bigger as well. So again, well, you heard what I said about the hands. Waist, he does have articulation there, some pivot and turn, but it's a little bit hindered. Legs are fantastic. Good amount of splits. Upper thigh rotation. Yeah, the legs go up about that much. Go back pretty far too. Double hinge for the knee, which is excellent, and a fantastic ball joint for the ankle. Pretty tight joints too, so everything's solid on this guy. And yeah, here's a better look at the figure. I love how they kind of quilted looking part for the yellow, almost like the Shocker from Spider-Man or whatnot. But like, it looks good. They dirtied it up. I think the sculpt in the head's fantastic. The paint applications are beautiful on this guy. Here he is with the flame effect. Again, you could do multiple different poses with this guy, so whatever you feel like doing. Some of my poses just kind of simple ones just to, do it for the video itself. But I think he looks amazing. Again, a little bit biased because I love the character, but at the same time, the figure is very well done. Even if I wasn't a Mortal Kombat fan, I'd say this guy is, it's amazing. Some people complain about the joints on the elbow. They think it's very unsightly, but I'm sorry, Hot Toys figures, I think they have way uglier joints sometimes as well. But, the big shoulders, the way that they did the upper arms and everything, I think it looks good. It works. It fits with the figure. And I don't mind it because, most of the time, well, again, depending on your poses, because you could wrap the chain around that joint as well if you're going to use the kunai weapon thing. And, yeah, I don't know. It works for me. Again, here's another shot of him with it in hand. Because in the game he did a couple of moves. He did that too. Like he kind of swung it around and then kicked it at people. And I love that they did all different stuff with the newer games. But again, the classic look, classic Scorpion. Yeah, that's beautiful. They did an amazing job. So got to give it to them. I know they have a Sub-Zero that's identical to this, except obviously, the head's going to be different and he's got blue instead of the yellow. Some minor alterations, but they use the same body and all that. And I don't have that one, but I did pick up another Sub-Zero. I forget, right off the top of my head, I forgot the name of the company, but it was official. I think they only released 2 figures. There was another Scorpion that I didn't like it. The design didn't look good, and he was extremely hard to get. But yeah, here is the Sub-Zero from that other company. Again, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it. And the box is buried somewhere. But I did swap out the body on him. That's a Fison body for the Sub-Zero figure. Because the other one, it had some issues, and the cheap plastic that they used, I had to change the body out. I still need to do some work on them. But they do look fantastic together. So a slightly more modern design for Sub-Zero. I think it still works very well with Scorpion. Scorpion's slightly shorter, but again, I'm using a Fison body on the other guy. So he's a little bit bigger. But still beautiful. It works. It works. Again, 2 of my favorite characters from Mortal Kombat. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section. I still need to get like that kind of liquid latex paint to redo his blue gi, you know, or part of that, because it flaked off. They used that cheap material or something, but I seen someone restore it very well, and I'm going to be looking for the same product soon, or when I get a chance. And here's another pose. So again, you can kind of slip the kunai thing in between his fingers, so as if he's just about to throw it, or it's going to be coming off of his hand. So that works. You might want to use some kind of wire, depending if you got a really nice display and you want to, you know, do his whole move that get over here. But yeah, either way, they give you the options. It's there and it looks beautiful. Sword's fantastic. Yeah, very happy. Who doesn't love awesome badass ninjas? You know, especially the ones back from the dead. But yeah, very, very cool piece. I hope you guys are liking the review. If you are, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more figure reviews coming up as well. We do live streams. Going to have more, I think, drawing classes soonish. I don't know, I'm very busy right now, but I'd like to get more out there. But yeah, I don't know. Who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character? Do you want to see, you know, Storm Collectibles doing more of these? Because I think they will. These guys pretty much sold out on the first batch, you know, and the second batch is like all hitting now. But again, they're flying really quickly. So if you're looking for one, I got mine off of eBay. I was looking at one for a couple days and they sent me some kind of discount. And I went, oh, all right, I'll jump on it then. Because, yeah, I was waiting for this guy. You know, I'm trying not to get pre-orders anymore because a lot of shit does get backed up. But, you know, it is what it is in this collecting world, and especially with these slightly larger figures. But anyone who does collect these, they kind of know how it runs. So I don't know where you get yours, but I think Big Bad Toy Store also is selling them, or they have the pre-order. So there's a couple different places you could check out. But anyway, yeah, huge thumbs up on this guy. The only major gripe would be the hands, and that he needs a better base. Other than that, this figure is glorious. So thank you very much for watching. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story. Also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action. This has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.